Well, number 20 Florida aims to continue its recent dominance over number 11 Tennessee on Saturday afternoon when the SEC rivals meet in Knoxville. The Gators have had very little problems with the Volunteers in the past, winning 5 in a row and 16 of the past 17 encounters. But these are not your dad's Vols from the past. Head coach Josh Heupel and his bunch have started the season 3-0 for just the second time in program history since 2005. Other games to keep tap on this weekend, a pair of noon kickoffs with Clemson traveling to Wake Forest. You got Maryland visiting Michigan, number 4 Michigan, by the way. And then later in the night, undefeated Arkansas taking on their talents to College Station. Then 30 minutes later, Wisconsin meeting number 3 Ohio State, the Buckeyes, 18.5-point favorites against the Badgers on Saturday. All right, time to break down some of these games and get some of these picks. My man Barrett Sallee checking in and sliding in this AM on HQ. And Barrett, we know the history with the Gators and Vols. It's been Florida in the past, but Tennessee expecting to hold their own and maybe get the W here. What's your top pick in this one?
Yeah, I'm taking the Vols, and I'm taking them to cover, and I'm taking them big. And I'm also going to take the under as a bonus because, look, I think Tennessee, this is different. This is a different Tennessee team. They have comfort with their offense. I don't care that Cedric Tillman might be out or might play a little bit. Jalen Hyatt is there. They can run the football. But I think the one thing about Tennessee that people don't realize is they get you behind the sticks. They tackle for loss, second best in the SEC, third best in terms of sacks. And if you're Anthony Richardson and if you're Florida, and you can't pass, which Anthony Richardson can't, you don't want to be in second and long and third and long, especially against a team that can put up 40 in a hurry. So I'll take the Vols. I'll take them to cover. I'll take the under as well because I don't think Florida can even get to double digits in this game.
UNC and Notre Dame, the Tar Heels 3-0, but historically have struggled against the Irish. And Marcus Freeman probably getting that monkey off his back, getting that elusive first win last week against Cal. What's your play in this one?
Yeah, I'm taking Notre Dame. I think the pressure from the Marcus Freeman losing streak to start the season was getting to them a little bit. North Carolina doesn't play defense. I mean, they just flat out don't. And I think Drew Pine, we saw Tommy Rees just ripping him to shreds. Drew Pine almost coming to tears. I think he's tough enough and he's talented enough to take that to heart. I think they'll win the battle in the line on the line of scrimmage on both sides. That'll shut down that offense a little bit. I don't care that it's on the road. You know, Notre Dame has won every single game dating back to 2014 in this series. So give me the Irish. Give me the Irish outright. I think Drew Pine gets right this weekend.
All right, back-to-back wins if that's the case this weekend. How about Georgia Tech and UCF? The Yellow Jackets, look, their lone win coming against FCS Western Carolina. The other two FBS programs not too well. The Knights, though, they rode FAU. Your thoughts on this matchup?
This is easy money, flat out easy money. Georgia Tech is a wretched football team. Jeff Collins, there were rumors that he was going to get fired last Sunday. It might happen this Sunday. Gus Malzahn with John Rice Plumlee at quarterback, an absolute stud, can run the football, but is very effective passer as well. And UCF, dirty little secret, they actually play a little defense. Meanwhile, Georgia Tech with Jeff Sims and an offense that can't score, can't run the football, can't get downfield. I don't know how they're going to score against this UCF team. So this is probably the easiest bet on the board. I don't think Georgia Tech's going to score, and John Rice Plumlee might put up 4 tutties.
All right, just under 3 touchdowns there for the Knights in that matchup. Top 25, another one, the SEC, Arkansas and Texas A&M. The Razorbacks looking for their second straight 4-0 start for the first time since the 1980s. Long time ago, in other words. For Jimbo Fisher, another prove-it game after that win over Miami. Your thoughts on this one?
Yeah, this is like the movable object against the stoppable force. You have Texas A&M's offense, which doesn't pass, going up against Arkansas's pass defense, which doesn't defend. So that's a problem. I think the biggest thing in this one, though, is Arkansas leads the nation in sacks. That's going to put that offense, Max Johnson and the rest of the Aggies, behind the sticks. They can't get first downs again, sort of like Florida. Second and long, third and long does not work for the Texas A&M offense, and they win the Razorbacks win the battle in the line of scrimmage. We saw App State win the battle in the line of scrimmage against Texas A&M. I think Arkansas is going to do the same thing. Last week, sort of a reprieve from the controversy, from the angst, from the animosity in College Station. The truth is they didn't really solve any of their problems. Their offense is still a complete disaster. I think that'll show on Saturday in Jerry World. Look, we've seen this game get wild. We've seen this game get crazy. I don't think this is going to be one of those instances. I think the Razorbacks cruise Money line sprinkle, nuh-uh. Money line deluge on this one.
All right, eyes will be tuned into that one. And last one for you, Southern Miss taking on Tulane. I feel like anytime the Sun Belt is involved, we have to pay attention. What are you thinking of this one?
Yes. Tulane, man, I think very, very quietly, Tulane has put up one of the best defenses in the country, top 20 in essentially every single category. They're giving up less than a touchdown per game. This is a Tulane Green Wave defense that we know can move the football. We know that'll come, but that defense is going to play lights out against a Southern Miss team that really has had a hard time moving the ball on a consistent basis. I think if you're looking for one of those under the radar plays, this is the one that I think can really make you some money, because I think the world is underestimating just how good and how complete this Tulane team is.
All right, bonus pick here real quickly. We're going MLB here. NL East, are you taking the Mets or your defending champs and the Braves to win a division?
Defending champs are the defending champs for a reason. I just wish, look, every time they win, we win. Every time we lose, they lose. It's frustrating because the Mets are like, here, take it. And the Braves are like, no. We'll wait until that final series and then embarrass you on national television. So that's what's going to happen.
I mean, it's only right. I mean, it'd be too easy if they gave it to you now and then messing around and losing the playoffs. You just want to see it that way pan out down the road. That's how we want it.
Well, Brandon, the Mets are going to lose anyway in the playoffs. That's just how they roll.
And Telly does not like that. So that is the end of the segment there. Barrett Sallee, as always, tapping in. Cover 3 podcast. The crew, of course, answering questions about Alabama, Nebraska, Notre Dame, and more. First, addressing some of the news of the week, of course, both with Oklahoma and Oklahoma State. The ADs indicating the Bedlam series is done if the Sooners bolt to the SEC. Download and give them a follow.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.